Hello, welcome back. Welcome back. I'm John, old YouTuber. Let's continue. I start to get tired. Do that because did that the whole day. So this is 6 pages, but I'm a little bit thirsty. I forgot to take something to drink. So that maybe will be 2 parts because now I spent 3 minutes to do this. But I need to get something to drink now and not in half an hour. So we have some cola. Let's take some cola. But I should do that before I start records. But this is how I like to record my video. I like to talk a few minutes before just reading. Of course, that's not really anything happen on the video. Just like to read this. Cheers. Then I like to say hi and record a few minutes from my home. No, this one is, yes, let's put it public. We can maybe do it below 20 minutes, I don't know, but that's not so important. So just need this 100 is then 3 engines. Yes, I need to adjust the camcorder a little bit. Yes. No, they are too old. They are too old and expensive. But I could get an old Mercedes from the 19s, like 1990 something, 95.
Mercedes-Benz W187. Mercedes-Benz W187 220 Mercedes-Benz W187 front 20110611.jpg. Mercedes-Benz 220 Cabriolet BW187 Overview Manufacturer Mercedes-Benz Production 1951-1955 18,514 Built 1. Saloon 16,154 cub. A. 1,278 cub. B. 997 Coupe, 85 body and chassis class luxury car body style 1951-54, 4-door saloon 1951-54, 2-door Cabriolet B 1951-55, 2-door Cabriolet A 1954-55, 2-door coupe layout for layout powertrain engine 2,195 cc. 2.2L, M180i6 transmission 4-speed manual dimensions wheelbase 2,845mm, 112.0 in, length 4,507mm, 177.4 in, minus 4,538mm, 178.7 in, width 1,685mm. 66.3 in. The Mercedes-Benz W187 is a luxury car produced by Mercedes-Benz from 1951 to 1955. Introduced at the Frankfurt Motor Show in April 1951. The W187 was powered by a single overhead camshaft inline 6-cylinder M180 engine and available as a saloon, coupe, and cabriolet, all designated with the 220 model name. 1. Despite its pre-World War II reputation as a manufacturer of luxury cars, in the immediate post-war years Mercedes-Benz produced only 4-cylinder engined passenger cars. The W187 Mercedes-Benz 220 and flagship W186 Mercedes-Benz 300 Adenauer introduced together in 1951 were the first Mercedes to once again feature 6-cylinder engines. Contents: history, models, engines, production, specifications, timeline. See also references, notes, bibliography, references, external links, history, models. The styling was similar to that of the Mercedes-Benz 170s, except that the 170s freestanding headlights were for the 220 integrated into the fenders for a slightly more modern look. Two different cabriolet models were built, conceived. Chronology: predecessor Mercedes-Benz W142, successor Mercedes-Benz W105, Mercedes-Benz W180. As exclusive sporting cars of exclusive character, but these only sold 1,278 and 997 for the 2-door, 2/3-seat, and B, 2-door, 4-seat versions, respectively. 1. In December 1953, just as the saloon and cabriolet B models were about to be replaced, a cabriolet-derived W187 coupe was announced for 1954. The Mercedes-Benz sales department let it be known that this development was a direct response to pressing requests from leading celebrities of the time. During 1953, the manufacturer replaced the conventionally flat windscreen on the 2/3-seater cabriolet with a slightly curved screen, which also found its way onto the new coupe. This was a way of highlighting the sporting nature of both models. Nevertheless, the coupe, once fitted, as many were, with a steel sunroof, was at the end of 1953 offered for 22,000 marks, which was nearly twice the price for the standard W187 limousine, and only 85 of the W187 coupes were actually sold. 2. Between August 1952 and May 1953, 41 special soft-top OTP, often a Touring Wagen Polizia, open police touring car, bodied W187 220s were produced for the West German police. Engines. All 220s used newly developed M186 cylinder 2195 cc engine producing 80 HP DIN, 86 SAE, 59 kilowatts. In contrast with the rather old-fashioned look of the car's body, the new engines attracted much attention in the motoring press, being the first new engine presented by Mercedes-Benz in more than 10 years. The valves were operated by short rocker arms from an overhead camshaft. The engine was unusual in Europe at this time in having over square cylinder dimensions with a bore of 80.0 mm and a stroke of only 72.8 mm, which facilitated the design of an efficient reverse flow cylinder head. The manufacturer claimed a top speed of 140 km per hour, 87 miles per hour, for the saloons and 145 km per hour, 90 miles per hour, for the cabriolets, which was faster than the 52 PS, 38 kilowatts, powered 170s cabriolet, which the cabriolet version of the W187 replaced and from which its bodywork was derived. The new 6-cylinder engine would form the basis, repeatedly enlarged and upgraded as the years went on, for a long line of 6-cylinder engines powering mainstream Mercedes-Benz models, including the 6-cylinder version of the early S-Class models in the 1970s. Because of the extra power in what was By modern standards, a heavy car. The W187 was equipped with duplex drum brakes. With the sedan forward/saloon-bodied cars about to be delisted by the manufacturer in May 1954, in April 1954 the Cabriolet and its coupe derivative were fitted with a new higher compression 85 PS, 63 kilowatts engine that had been developed for the soon-to-be-announced ponton-bodied Mercedes-Benz W180. These faster sporting versions of the W187 continued in production for a further year. The 220 saloon was replaced by the W105/W180 line in 1953. The coupe and cabriolet continued until August 1955. 3. Production. The saloon went out of production in May 1954. The cabriolet and coupe models continued for another 15 months until August 1955. The body of the W187 saloon was closely modeled on the 1938 Mercedes-Benz W153, and despite the modern engine that powered it, already looked old-fashioned to many observers on the day it was introduced. 2 years earlier, in 1949, the Borgwood Hansa had served notice that car design had moved on since the 1930s, and the manufacturer's own 1953 W120 confirmed that modern European cars were following the North American trend to lower wider-bodied designs. This has been seen as an explanation for the W187's own unusually short production run of slightly above 3 years for the saloon and less than 5 years for the longest-lived of the cabriolet models. 1. The W187 was immediately replaced with the ponton-bodied 6-cylinder Mercedes-Benz 220A W180. When the cabriolet was withdrawn in 1955, there was no immediate successor. However, just over a year later the all-new Mercedes-Benz 220S Cabriolet and Coupe appeared, in July and October 1956 respectively. As with the saloon on which they were based, the new Cabriolet and Coupe used a modern ponton-style body. Mercedes-Benz 220 Limousine, W187. Mercedes-Benz 220 Limousine, W187. Mercedes-Benz 220 Cabriolet, W187. Mercedes-Benz 220 Cabriolet, W187. Mercedes-Benz 220 Cabriolet B, W187. Mercedes-Benz 220 Cabriolet B, W187. Mercedes-Benz 220 Coupe copyright symbol, W187. Mercedes-Benz 220 Coupe, W187. Specifications. Technical data Mercedes-Benz 220, W187, 4. Manufacturer's figures except where stated. Mercedes-Benz 220220 Cabriolet /Coupe produced 1951 1954 1955 engine, 6-cylinder inline engine, 4-stroke, front-mounted X-stroke, 80 mm x 72.8 mm displacement, 2195 cc max. Power at RPM, 80 PS, 59 kilowatts, 79 HP, at 4,850 max torque at RPM, 142 Nm, 105 pound-foot, at 2,500 compression ratio, 6.5, 1 fuel feed, 2-barreled and draft carburetor Solex 30 PAJ fuel tank capacity, 47 L, 12.4 US gal, 10.3 imp gal, from late 1951 65 L, 17.2 US gal, 14.3 imp gal, valvetrain, SOC, duplex chain cooling, water gearbox, 4-speed manual. Rear-wheel drive, axle ratio 4.44:1 electrical system, 6-volt front suspension, double wishbones, coil springs, stabilizing barrier suspension, high pivot swing axle, coil spring high pivot swing axle, coil springs brakes, drum brakes, 240 mm, steering, worm and sector steering body structure, sheet steel or ovoid steel tube X frame sheet steel with wood frame or ovoid steel tube X frame adri weight, 1,350 kilograms, 2,980 pound, 1,440 kilogram, 3,170 pound, loaded weight, 1,690 kilograms, 3,730 pound, cabriolet 1,680 kilograms, 3,700 pound, cabriolet B 1,785 kilograms, 3,935 pound, track front forward / rear, 1,315 millimeters, 51.8 in, 1,435 millimeters, 56.5 in, wheelbase, 2,845 millimeters, 112.0 in, length, 4,507 millimeters, 177.4 in, cabriolet B, 4,507 millimeters, 177.4 in, cabriolet 4,538 millimeters, 178.7 in, width, 1,685 millimeters, 66.3 in, height, 1,610 millimeters, 63 in, cabriolet B, 1,610 millimeters, 63 in, cabriolet 1,560 millimeters, 61 in, tire forward / tire sizes, 6.40-15 top speed, 140 kilometers per hour, 87 miles per hour, 140 kilometer forward / h, 87 miles per hour, cabriolet 145 kilometers per hour, 90 miles per hour. Fuel consumption 14.0 liters per 100 kilometers, 14.5 liters per 100 kilometers. Estimate 20.2 miles per gallon imp, 16.8 miles per gallon US, 19.5 miles per gallon imp, 16.2 miles per gallon US. Price Germany Solent Saloon W / fabric sunroof cabriolet B coupe W / steel sunroof DM 11,925 DM 12,525 DM 18,860 DM 15,160 DM 20,850 DM 22,000 Timeline Chassis type 195195219531954195 W187 Saloon 220 Coupe 220 Cabriolet 220 See also Mercedes-Benz 170S References Notes
Yes.
One.
So, but I have to search this on Wikipedia, because that's a lot of numbers there. But the video splits in 1 minute.
Mercedes-Benz W187.
I will have to look this. But I don't like to make this in 2 parts, so the video splits in seconds. So it just says cheers. It's 5 p.m. and I will upload this. I think the sun will go down, but it's getting dark like 10:30, very late. But I just continue this some hours, more hours.